Hello, I'm Claire Louise Howe from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Is it live yet? Yes, it's live. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. It's Monday. How is everyone today? Did you have a good weekend? I hope so. I did. I had a very good weekend. Very different than weekend than I've had. I met somebody. I went on a date. Pretty much spent the whole weekend with them as well. But they're leaving tomorrow. So we're going to do some things today after I finish work anyway. And yeah, he might be coming back, but who knows? But it's been a lot of fun, and kind of great to meet somebody who I really get on with. It's about time. It's about time. Hey, Maria, you doing well? Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to be doing some channeling about relationships, about twin flames, that kind of thing. See what the guys want to tell us today. I'll also be giving mini reads as well. If you're on here live with me, you can get a mini read if you want. Check out the pinned comment, the comment that's pinned up top of the live chat that tells you how to get a mini read. It's by donation. There's a PayPal link in that comment for your donations, but you can also use Super Chat or Super Sticker here on YouTube if that's easier for you. After you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question in for your reading, and I'll batch them all up and do those for you. Now, your question, it can be very specific. It can be yes or no answer question. It can be guidance on a particular area in life, whatever you want to ask. It doesn't have to be about relationships at all. It can be about anything. So let's get some cards out. I had my hair done as well. Had a lot chopped off it, about that much chopped off, but it needed it. And some new colours put through it as well. A bit of a darker one this time and a lighter one. What do you think? Do you like it? Hey, Maria. So let's get some cards out and see what the guys want to talk about today with regards to relationships. Something interesting that happens to me usually before I get into a long-term relationship, I tend to have a fling like this, kind of opens me back up into that whole energy again, and it certainly has done that. It's been great fun. It was such a great date. Let me tell you about it. It was such a great date. So this is a guy that I met on Tinder, and he got straight to the point. It's like, do you want to come out to dinner with me? And for dessert, he said, on the Friday night, but I was busy. I'd like published one of the videos. I've been training, published one of the videos. I'm like, I want to go training in the morning. I was like, no. He said, well, what about tomorrow night? Meet up tomorrow night for dessert. And I'm like, okay, yes, tomorrow night. Saturday night, didn't have any, wanted to go out, of course, it's Saturday night, and didn't have anyone to go out with. I'm like, why not? Why not go eat something with him? If we hit it off, we can hang out that night, and if we don't, I can just, do my usual stuff on Saturday night. So anyway, hit it off, went to this beautiful restaurant. I had an entree and he had dessert. I had a glass of champagne, and instant rapport kind of thing. Very, very similar kind of with our traveling, moving around. Is a digital entrepreneur. Not entrepreneur, no, digital nomad kind of thing. He's American with a very interesting background, but he lives in Spain and traveling around now and working as he's going as well. He works for an American company, but online. And yeah, we've got a lot in common and a lot of banter back and forth as well. A lot of good fun. It's like, okay, he said, like, I'm the tourist. Show me some things then. I'm like, okay. So then took him to the fire show and then went and beat him at pool. And then we teamed up and we beat another couple playing, and then they beat us. And then we went down the beach and had a walk and went dancing on the beach outside of a place that had live music, and it was really nice. Really had a really great time. Not had a date. I don't think I've ever had such a great date, in fact. And so yeah, we've been pretty much spending the whole weekend with each other. Not all the time, but we'll be this afternoon as well. So it's really nice, and I hope it's just like a portend of things to come. For me. He might come back, but it doesn't matter if he doesn't, right? It doesn't really matter. I mean, it'd be great if he did, but it just feels, and that was the day where the energy update said from stagnancy to something else. It was that day. What did it call it? That reading, and it was exactly what happened to my life. To me, it was. Can't find it now. Just right for you. I can't remember what it was. I can't find the reading now, but it was from stagnancy to something else anyway. Hi, Dahlia. How are you? We've got the Knight of Wands, a passionate one. This is me this weekend. The Knight of Wands, the one that comes in all passion, you know? Very lusty kind of an energy. The Knight of Wands. Interesting. Interesting that this would come out at the moment. Perhaps it's my energy. After a passionate weekend. Knight of Wands. Can be that player kind of an energy, but it is fiery, passionate energy. Now, after all of the guidance of like taking it slow and all of that kind of thing, and then don't leap into bed with them and all of that kind of thing, totally didn't follow that advice. Well, I was going out with a tourist who's only here for a few days, you know. I'm not going to take things slowly with one of them, for sure. We're talking about that, but passionate starts. Okay. Tell us more. Why? What's this Knight of Wands got to do with anything? Could be someone coming in all passionate like that. From the stagnancy. The Hermit card. From that withdrawn thing. This is like you... the thing that hasn't been moving in your life. The thing that hasn't been moving forward starts moving forward, but it starts moving forward in passion. Might be like, yeah, it could be someone getting fired up because they see you with someone else. It could be that. I'm going training with them this afternoon. Perhaps there's someone at training that wants to tell me their feelings and they're going to get fired up. Could be something like that. Thanks, Talia. Marie, you had a drink tonight with the person you spent Christmas Day with. Only for about an hour because of work commitments. Lovely. Nice. Well done for having an hour date. Mine didn't. We met at like 7 o'clock. And then came back here like 4 o'clock in the morning. The Emperor. The Emperor, the masculine Emperor. Aries, and it's Aries, the one that I met. Emperor energy, the one that takes charge. And you know what he did as well? He did a very masculine thing. It was very cool. We started, when we got to the beach outside where the music was playing, it's like, let's just dance on the beach. Because he said that he wanted to do that anyway. So we put our stuff down and started dancing to the music. It's a bit of he's a good dancer, like salsa and stuff like that. And I was getting into it, and he said, hey. He says, like, who's leading here? And I'm like, oops, yeah. I turned into the masculine, and he checked me straight away and said, let me lead. I'm like, okay. And I surrendered, and I got fully into the feminine, and I surrendered. And it was really nice kind of being danced. I went completely passive, so he was dancing me. And it was really nice. But he did need to check me. It's very Emperor energy, for sure. So we've got the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Emperor. We've got on your own path, stagnancy, and then someone coming in passionate and taking control of the situation, perhaps fueled by something else. It could be. I had a date. I got asked out on a date. He was like very forthcoming. We kind of matched on Tinder on Friday. Straight away sent me a message like, do you want to come out? Yeah, I'm having drinks. Do you want to come out with me? And I'm like, oh, I've got a bit more work to do, and then I'm just going to chill this evening and then go training in the morning. Come training in the morning if you want. And it's like, no, do you want to come out for dinner? He had plans. It was on a snorkel tour. I found out all day on Saturday, and it's like, no, let's do dinner on Saturday night. So we did. Well, we didn't do dinner. He had dessert. I had an entree and a glass of champagne. It was great. It's great. We spent all weekend with each other. Not all weekend, but a lot of it. Exactly what I needed. So, and that was, like I said, that was the day of the energy update that said from stagnancy, whatever area of your life has been stagnant, it's like flips on its head. And it certainly happened that way for me. I had the best time, the best date I've ever had. If Going to Martin Lounge tonight. It's still Sunday. Your family is singers and musicians and have a gig. Oh, cool. That sounds like fun. Okay, Danielle, let's do your mini. I don't know whether it's coming. It's leaving tomorrow. I don't know whether it's coming back. I don't know. We'll train together and then probably have dinner together again tonight. I like him. We have a bit of battles as well. Both very much in Aries energy. Both Aries and Venus. Venus and Aries and Venus. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's pretty passionate. Very nice. Anyway. Delia, does he feel the same way about you? Thanks for your donation. Does he feel the same way about Delia? No, not the same way. Let's find out. Do you like my hair? Got like a darker colour through it. And there's so much chopped off it. It feels better. It looks better. It looks thicker now. Okay. It doesn't feel the same way. Yeah, just challenging. Feeling a bit challenged about it. It's that kind of feeling of, do I really want to go here? Not that they're saying that they don't want to go there, more the I'm not sure yet. It's the I'm not sure yet. Maybe this will unfold naturally kind of thing. Someone that isn't clear about a decision about you yet. They haven't made up their mind. Which is, when we're asking about feelings, kind of strange, isn't it? Does someone feel the same way about me? They haven't made up their mind yet. So it's someone that thinks about the feelings more than feels the feelings. But it's going well. Yeah, so someone that wants to kind of open up, yes, but wants it to just kind of develop. Does that make sense? So you might be feeling your feelings more at the start than not feeling the feelings, the thinking about it, be more logical about it, and haven't decided, undecided yet. I said the stagnant will flip on its head. I got so much kissing. It kissed me so much. It was great. Yeah, exactly what I got too. Exactly what I got. So, Knight of Wands, the Hermit and the Emperor. We've got some kind of energy here which is turn around again. But it's someone that's getting fired up to take control of something and getting in the masculine. Someone that perhaps is held back. So someone's held back, and then something causes them to get all passionate and take charge as the Emperor. Divine Masculine. Knight of Pentacles, but there's that slow movement. It could be someone getting frustrated. They want to take it slowly, but they get fired up and make a move. This could be like someone kind of hesitating, getting fired up, but then not making that movement forward and wanting to kind of take charge, but then they don't. I think we could be talking about someone that gets jealous. And it gets them in that energy, but they just still want to take it slowly, and so they don't step forward. Oh. Tell us. The Six of Wands. They want victory. They want the proper victory. They want to do it right. That's why the Knight of Pentacles comes out. They're doing it slowly because they want to do it right. So if someone's getting fired up, they might impulsively come towards you with passion to take charge of it kind of thing, out of the shadows, out of the I'm not taking any action hermit energy. But they ultimately want to take it slowly because they want to have a victory. So someone's torn. They're kind of put into their feelings, and the feelings are passion. Feels like the masculine. Feelings of passion for the divine feminine. And they might be spurred to action, but then hold back from it. Temperance. Yeah, wanting to temper themselves. They get fired up in the passion and they stop themselves. What? Divine feminine could feel like provoking if that happens, right? I kind of see a scenario of someone like getting annoyed at you, and you're like, why are you annoyed? Why are you annoyed that you're seeing with me? So have you got feelings for me? And them not saying it's that kind of thing. They temper themselves and they hold it back instead because they want to take things slowly and do it properly and have the real victory. Someone that wants more with you. The Hierophant, the High Priestess. Wow. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, that's a very spiritual union. That's the spiritual teacher, both sides, the masculine and the feminine. Well, we've got a very good match here with those two, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. They want more with you. So someone gets all fired up, but they don't act on it, but you kind of get a glimpse of it, and you're like, you're moving toward me. That kind of thing. Last week, asked if he was the one. The card said yes. Oh, it's just saying he's opening up slowly. Hasn't made his mind up about it. Not my hair, thank you. Yeah, kind of. She said let's do it a little bit darker next time. This is a little bit stark. But anyway, let's see. Let's see how it calms down when it's had a few washes. Well, we've got movement happening here, but it feels like someone's still holding back. But they do get fired up, and you'll get to see a bit of that. Perhaps the universe throwing a spanner in the works, throwing a new lover in the works to speed things up a little bit, to get someone to realize their feelings, perhaps. I don't know who they'd be talking about for me. Okay. We've got the Three of Fire, very attractive right now. Venus, attractive. You're a magnet right now. Divine Feminines are magnets right now. A lot of attention. Straight out of the gate, Divine Feminine there. There could be some fights for you. Fights? I'm not really getting fights. I'm just getting a bit of that kind of fight energy. Makes sense to you, Maria? Interesting energies. It's like someone's spurred to their emotions through other people being attracted to the Divine Feminine and making moves on the Divine Feminine. There's a hunk back on the island that I used to train with years ago. He's training at the gym that I'm training at now. I used to train at the other gym with me. It's like, why are you not there anymore? He's hunky. He was back Saturday morning. No, Friday afternoon. I don't know if he's partnered up though or what. Can't remember whether he was single. I don't know. We've got the Maiden of Earth, so Divine Feminine is all like free. Well, I'm free. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. You're not the boss of me, Mr. Emperor. You can't come in here while you're not like in relationship with me and pretend like you own me. Maiden of Earth, so she's having a good time. She takes a place among the new blossoms of the field. She brings a sense of lightness and gratitude, joyful appreciation and celebration of everyday blessings. She's having a great time. Divine Feminine is having a great time. Whoa, look at this. Hunk, yeah. You don't use that word, hunky. I like hunky. They've got to have bigger muscles than me, you know? They've got to be more masculine than me. Not that but I'm really strong, you know, and so they've got to be stronger. Hunky. This is Mars. You see, there's going to be fights. There's going to be fights. It's Mars energy. Someone's spurred into taking action. And it's through them like, I don't want to have Venus here, the energy of attraction. So attractive right now. Something desired, she's desired. Her value has been revealed through other people's desires for her. And here's Mars. Warrior, known for bravery and action. Taking courageous action. The literal representation of fire. Moved to swift action by fiery passion. That's what we're talking about. That's what I was getting from that Knight of Wands. The Four of Fire shows the desire for action. The situation is fraught with energy that's powerful and fast-moving. There's the need for courage, confidence, and possibly defensiveness. Whew! It's going to get interesting. Then we've got the Three of Air. Three of Air. The air. The swords. Energy is a bit to me. I don't much resonate with any of the swords cards, personally myself. I don't get excited when I see swords cards. Does anyone else? The Three of Air scrying represents finding the truth by looking at something with different eyes. So yeah, it could be surprising to you. It's like, oh, well now this masculine is suddenly fired up. Oh, I didn't even know he had feelings for me. Seeing something from another point of view. It's like you're just going about your life, you know, you're doing your own thing, and then suddenly there's a masculine there and he's getting really annoyed at what you're doing, and you're like, oh, what does what I'm doing with my life got anything to do with you? Unless you've got feelings for me. And then they say no. But they obviously have. You like Marines. Oh, they've got to be, right? Yeah, this one's got higher libido than me. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. I should put it on my Tinder thing. You must have Aries in your chart somewhere. But he didn't know about charts. He told me last night, he said, I'm Aries. I'm like, I know. I could tell. So I pulled out his chart. It's 44? 44. It said that he was 39 on his Tinder, but he's not. He's 44. Yeah, and he's got a fair bit of Aries like me. Aries sun. Pisces rising, which I really I laid into him there. Telling him that he's got a crybaby on the inside. Didn't like that much. I had a lot of fun this weekend. What else? Lakshmi, abundance, the Nine of Water. Your wish is coming true, but it's abundance, you know? It's a lot of attraction at the moment, a lot going on in the energies. It's going to get very interesting, but perhaps there will be some fights. The Mother of Air. More air cards. The Mother of Air. She's about communication, I think. The Mother of Air. Yeah, it's all about communication, communicating more effectively. You might need to get someone to communicate. Family might need to say, is there something that you want to tell me, or you're just going to get real angry around me? Oh, a lot of them lie. A lot of them, like, will on social media or whatever, will have the wrong age on there. So many of them do that. I understand why he does. He's got a young energy. He's like me, you know. My friends say you shouldn't tell people how old you are. They say that I should, like, put my age as something different. Because, like, honestly, you go on Tinder and the people that are our age, like 45, 50, 55, they all look like they're about to die. They look terrible. Old. I understand why I'd say. Well, he didn't tell me that he was... We didn't talk about age until last night when I was asking about his chart. And then as soon as he told me his birth year, I'm like, oh, you're older than I thought you were. Mother of water. She's like bringing down the rains. It's bringing in that emotional energy. She's welcoming it. Perhaps someone's been very stoic, this emperor, and at last he gets fired up about something. It's like, oh, he does feel something. The maiden of air. There's a lot of air energy. I don't like it. A lot of like thinking about stuff. I want action. Don't want thinking about stuff. The maiden of air encourages intuitive, spontaneous, joyful communication. There's that communication again. So, yeah, the feminine will be saying, do you have feelings? Is there something you want to tell me? You really want to fight this person that I'm seeing, or you want to talk to me instead? That kind of thing. Encouraging communication. Perhaps flirtatiously as well. That's quite a light energy, but encouraging the communication. And the Eight of Earth. I could see this energy playing out this afternoon at training, in fact. The one person at training is shot. I thought the other day, like there's one that's just totally goofy over me. One trainer's totally goofy over me. That's not the one I'm talking about. There's another one who kind of showed signs, well, it just kind of stepped it up a little bit with me a few days ago, and I thought, like, does he like me? We'll find out this afternoon by his reaction to Mr. Aries being there. And then the Eight of Earth. Oh, I could see this energy playing out. Interesting. So it takes someone coming in to get get the other one on the move, the one that wants something with you, like the match. They want a victory with you, and they've just been like taking the sweet time, and then they realize, like, I don't have all the time in the world. Feminine's very attractive right now. Someone's going to step in. I feel like this is someone, we're talking about someone that's just kind of been hopeful that you're just not going to meet someone, that you're going to stay in that stagnancy, and then they see you're not. And they're like, oh. Eight of Air. It asks you to reach higher, stretch further, dream bigger. Whatever it is you're attempting, not even close to what's potentially possible. Slough off whatever baggage is holding you earthbound. Make yourself as light as possible by letting go of doubts and focusing on what you know is possible. So I think the Divine Feminine, she knows what she deserves, and she's reaching for the stars, right? It's almost like she's shining, she's attractive, things are going on, and then Divine Masculine is kind of realizing he's being left behind. Time to step up. He gets fired up about it. What's he going to do? Let's get the miserable ladies out and see. Anyone else want a mini read? Death is going to end something. Oh, is this the Divine Masculine that we've been told about, that has got something to end, and they've been taking it really slowly, not doing it? Could be. Something significant needs to end. I asked when I was shuffling these cards. I've got a new phone as well, a new camera. It seems like it's a little bit of a wider frame to me. Perhaps clearer? Does it look clearer? Can you see the cards better now? I'm on my iPhone 14 Pro now. I think it is. I think it's clearer. So death, yeah. I think we're talking about the Divine Masculine that has got something to end, and he might be spurred into action. Not to approach. He wants to, but he's got to end something, so he's going to end something. It's nice to have sex again, I must say. My God, after so long. Yeah. Don't think my neighbour would have enjoyed it though. Oh. Ten of Pentacles. This is the, someone that wants something long term, wants to build something, that stable life kind of thing. Mm. The lovers, perhaps someone that wants to move in with you, live with you. They see that long term kind of thing. There's something for them to end so that they can have that. I thought we'd left these ones behind, these ones that haven't made that move. Yeah. Now we're talking about them again, really. So they want that happily ever after. They want to build something with you. They want to be with you, lovers, or they think you're a match. But they've got to end something in life. And she's like, I love this miserable lady deck. She's like, ugh. She's like, whatever. These guys are so good. Imagine, like, I wonder what mood the artist was in when they were painting this. She must have been annoyed at something. Hey, I'm presuming that it's a female artist. I think it is. She must have been going through something where she's doing the artwork for this deck. But I do love it. It's more real, isn't it? Like, fairies are just like off with all her stuff, and she's like, ugh. Eight of Swords in the Miserable Lady deck. Let's read it. Let's see. Eight of Swords. This woman is in a complex situation. She's gathered all the facts, or so she thinks. She's devised complicated hypotheses and plans, yet they all seem to lead nowhere. Or even worse, they make a bad situation even more impossible. Oh, this is the masculine, it's not the feminine. Oh, no. He knows he needs to end something. He really wants this. He's getting fired up and he feels trapped. It's a boring story, though, isn't it? I'm over it. I'm over it. Big part of me is just not interested in that stuck one. Ooh, good question. So I've got strength. This is the endurance lady, being in it for the long term. Someone wants to stick it out. We're talking about the masculine here. They want to stick it out. They feel trapped, but they want to stick it out. They want to keep going. They want to persist. They want to get through this. The two Challenges to come together. Someone is intent on making this happen. It just doesn't seem like they're actually doing something. They know that something major has got to end, but they feel stuck still. Like for all the planning, they're like, I can't make it happen. What the hell? Anyway. Ace of Cups, falling in love. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. That's the second time I've seen that combination today. I did two energy updates before I started this. That combination came out too. I did the energy update for the new moon in Aquarius. Very interesting one, that one. Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, falling in love. Someone that wants to date you. Falling in love. Wants you falling in love. Tell you what, it's so nice on that date being like taken care of. Mr. Aries, he's masculine. Masculine as they get. Really, yeah. So nice. Being able to surrender because I could trust him. Like straight away, Great. Great energy. What else? Oh my God. Look at this. 10 of Cups. Joking me. 2 of Cups. Ace of Cups. 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, lovers. holy crap, this is someone that's just like, yeah, you're the one, but I'm not moving toward you because I'm trapped in something. And for all my planning, I can't seem to get out of it. 10 of Wands, I can't put these burdens down. I'm trying to put these burdens down. I can't put these burdens. I can't make that change, that death card that I know that I've got to make. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, it's easy to assume what success looks like. Our expectations shape so many of our actions. There are times when we'll have a lot to carry and simply must do it. But sometimes we should ask the question, do I really need to carry all of this right now? Just make sure. Someone, this divine masculine, is carrying a large burden or many burdens and not letting them go. Of course, anyone can set themselves free from anything, right? You can walk away. It doesn't matter even what you're in. You can be in a job, you can just walk out the door and never go back. You know, there's some sacrifice to make and you're going to lose out on something, right? But we all have freedom, really. We can just walk out that door and keep on going. So it's not true that someone's trapped, right? This is never true. Whatever it is, they don't want the consequences, or they're scared of the consequences of it because they are free. So, same old story. Same old story. I think this reading is saying, even though that old person who perhaps you've completely forgotten about now is trapped, they're still trapped. Even though you're in a new situation and they're getting fired up by everyone that's attracted to you or what's going on with you now, they're still stuck. It makes no difference. They're still stuck. You might be tempted, divine feminines, to go, oh, now they're like expressing some kind of thing. They do have feelings for me. They might not be expressing them directly, but they're expressing them in some kind of way. With this, I still wouldn't put much weight on it. I wouldn't go, oh well, I will start focusing on this one again, because they're in exactly the same position as they were before. Delia, will you meet someone tonight? Ooh. Will Delia meet someone tonight? Yes! Let's find out. Who's Delia meeting tonight? Someone different. Choose to change, believe in self. Someone that perhaps you've different than usual type, or previously out of your reach kind of thing. Someone that you wouldn't usually go for. Feel it and warmth, but someone that's kind of open-hearted, someone that makes you feel good. Not your usual type. Maybe someone that feels a little bit out of your league, or maybe not out of your league, but a usual type that you wouldn't go for. Do you know what I mean? Like that. They're still stuck. Why should we be stuck on them? Exactly. Plenty of fish in the sea. And I think that's what we're getting here with this Venus. And like, it's like, I'm so hot right now. I'm super attractive. And I'm free. And I'm free. You know? So the divine feminine energy is like, yeah. And then he's like, Urgh. It drives him crazy. Well, he should be driven crazy because he's been driving the feminine crazy for long enough with his inaction. The saga continues. Let's get 3 of the Starchild Tarot cards out. Bit of guidance for divine feminine now. She knows. It's my hair tickling my nose. Guidance for divine feminine then, in light of all of this shenanigans. Enjoy it tonight. Nice. 2 of Crystals, weighing up your options. Ace of Swords, truth. Seven of Crystals, what are you investing in? Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we're starting out with the Two of Crystals there. Two crystals. I'll read it from this book because it's a beautiful book. Two crystals signifies a balancing of life forces. For all that you've accomplished, you should continue to move forward and be proud of your success. But not forget to acknowledge the important aspects of your life. This could mean connections with friends, family members, or the activities you love and enjoy. It's the honoring of your spiritual truth, higher consciousness, and innate source of unconditional love. This card also indicates a state of change, movement, and energetic shifts. You may need to go with the flow excuse me, and adapt to yourself to a new adapt yourself to a new situation. Oh, I haven't coughed for ages. Dear me. You may need to go with the flow and adapt yourself to a new situation. This could also simply mean balancing out your priorities and making a new plan for the future. So your energy might shift, but you can more go in with the flow kind of thing. Go with the flow, just to like, oh, well, they're doing that. I'm still going to go with the flow with what is happening in my life. Yeah, I can keep on being reminded of what's not happening with this person. Same. Nothing has changed there. But I'm going to go with the flow. It's saying like, keep on going with the flow. Keep on following your guidance. Prioritizing yourself. That's pretty much saying do not get stuck on the one that's stuck again. You keep on flowing. Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords indicates a heightened sense of spiritual and mental clarity. It's the emergence of great determination and power in order to reach your goal successfully. I think it's that energy of like, well, I'm going to get what it is that I want. I'm reaching higher. I'm going to get what it is that I want anyway. It's like, just watch me, Divine Masculine. You're missing out. It's the emergence of great determination and power in order to reach your goals successfully. It marks a new beginning, project, plan, or vision. Very often this also connects with an accelerated shift in consciousness as you're able to move ahead with wisdom and truth. It may feel as though nothing can stop this progress, regardless of what the future may hold. Divine Feminine is like, well, I'm ready and I'm moving forward. You're still in the same place. Well, you stay there then. Now is a time to seize the opportunities in order to create positive new changes in your life. A time to stand out on your own against all odds. Determined to do that. And then the Seven of Crystals, what are you investing in? The Seven of Crystals indicates a new perspective on your life goals. Could be that you feel as though you've worked very hard but are still in the process of reaping those rewards. Now's not the time to give up. If you feel stuck or idle at the moment, don't go backwards. If you feel stuck or idle at the moment, take some time to rest and review your next steps. Perhaps you've learned more than you thought possible along the way and have shifted your priorities unexpectedly. It could simply be a matter of gaining a new perspective and trusting your instincts, mind, body, and spirit. Look at your life and think of everything you've accomplished and all that you're grateful for. This phase is simply a pause. This phase is simply a pause along your journey. Anticipation, contemplation, visions, intuition. Keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward, Divine Feminines. The stick person doesn't like what I'm saying. Oh yeah, probably. They don't want us to move forward, right? I can't even say it. But this is like, come on, Divine Feminines, keep on going, keep on going. Yeah, I haven't been coughing this weekend. Oh, a little bit, but not much. Not much. I feel like getting some of these out again. 3. Again, 3. Tell us more. Divine Feminines, though. The Cave. the cave. Yeah, perhaps like doing your own thing. It's like the hermit energy. It's not like you're hermiting, but not necessarily giving all of your information away. The maiden, that's that maiden of earth energy. That's that I'm free and do whatever I want. Yeah. And the village, community, those around you. Again, there's this abundance energy in this. Like there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's plenty out there. The village. Keeping things to yourself. You don't have to tell everyone your stuff, especially not this person. Like, they're not the boss of you and they're not entitled to you either. They've got to make a move forward. They've got to sort themselves out and make a move forward. No more committing to someone that hasn't even made a move towards you and all of that. It's like, don't do it. Keep on moving forward. Giving birth to new things here, the maiden. She's ripe, she's ready. She's ready for a new beginning. You don't need to explain yourself. I'm getting that from the cave. It's like, it's not so much hiding away. It's just like, I don't need to explain myself to everyone. But there's abundant energy around the divine feminine at the moment. Plenty out there for her. Divine masculine have always been behind us. Yeah. Should make them step up. But like, I think this is saying, yeah, it's just preparing us, isn't it? I think it's preparing us for a reaction from the stuck ones that could have us hooked on them again and backtracking. This is saying, like, don't backtrack, keep on moving forward. Yeah, because they're in exactly the same position. You knew before that they had feelings about you. Just because they're getting annoyed at you moving forward doesn't mean that you should move backward for them to make them feel better. It's good that they feel bad and it spurs them into more action. But I'm really not getting action from them here. Perhaps more frustration from them at being stuck, but it just feels like they're in exactly the same place to me. Exactly the same place. They want so much though. 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It doesn't get clearer than that. They want so much. But they're not creating it. Anyway, it's going to be interesting. I would say very interesting. Pay attention to it. But as I said, don't let it cause you to backtrack and go into that waiting game again. Let's not do that. Let's report back with what goes on, who gets wound up. I think you might be surprised. Of course, there's a stagnant one or whatever, and we all know who that one is in our particular lives. But there could be others fired up as well. Other masculines fired up into revealing their feelings for you. So let's not forget, Venus is very attractive right now, and when she's showing signs of being that maiden of earth, like I'm free and I'll do whatever it is that I want, when she's not stuck anymore, she's not keeping herself stuck anymore. Masculine's going to notice that energy. Many masculines going to notice that energy. She's got bad hair as well. She's looking all like, I'm being loved right now. She's got that look about her. She's still in her 90s. And she's got bad hair. And I'm doing whatever I want. Yeah, very interesting times. Very interesting times. So that's what I've got for you. Thanks everyone for coming along. I will be doing a how does your person feel about you? Pick a card read today. I'm putting that up later. Putting it up sometime. Anyway, I think I'll be here when I usually put it up because I think I'll be... Or maybe I'll put it up early. When I come back from training, I'll just publish it then. Yeah, I'll put it up early. And so check that out on my YouTube channel. Join our club there. Join our community on Facebook if you're not already in there. Don't forget to click like on this video before you click off too. Let's do this all over again in 2 days' time and see if there's been some progress. So if this Mr. Aries is just, perhaps he won't come back. I don't know. He's got dual passports as well. He's Swedish and American. Interesting combination, but with Ethiopian and Swedish roots, living in Spain, traveling around Asia. How is that combination? Maybe he'll come back, maybe he won't. Maybe he's just the instigator of riling up the other men that are interested in me on this island too. We'll see. Let's report back in 2 days' time anyway of who we've wound up and who's come forward with their feelings or shown signs of it. And we'll get some more guidance in a couple of days' time. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for your support of my channel. Thanks for your donations as well for those mini reads. Enjoy your night, Dahlia. Have fun. And yeah, go for that one that seems a little bit out of reach. See you all.